Welcome to this week's Maryland's Missing and the Murdered. Maryland's Missing and the Murdered is a weekly YouTube channel that covers the topic of missing and murdered individuals from the state of Maryland. This week I'm covering the disappearance of Linda and Lori Peugeot. This story begins with a man named Stanley Haas. Stanley Haas was in a workhouse prison while awaiting his trial for rape. He escaped the workhouse and stole a yellow Corvette to get away when on September 19, 1969, police officer Joseph Zanella spotted the Corvette on a Be on the Lookout, also known as a bolo. When Officer Zanella pulled the Corvette over and walked up to the car, he was shot. The bullet pierced his heart, and Officer Zanella died. Stanley Haas drove off. He then abandoned the Corvette and began to hitchhike. He made his way to LaVale, Maryland, where he and 21-year-old Lisa Peugeot and her 2-year-old daughter Lori collided. Linda and Lori Peugeot were living in Bel Air, Maryland, with relatives, while Linda's husband and Lori's father, Gerald, was overseas in the Navy. They were last seen shopping at a department store in LaVale, Maryland on September 22, 1969. That is when Stanley Haas abducted them in the parking lot as they were leaving. They were driving away in their car when Haas pulled a gun on them and told them to drive him to Canada. Later that day, Stanley Haas checked into a Pennsylvania motel with little Lori Peugeot and asked the owner for a crib. The owner did not see Linda Peugeot with them. The next day, on September 23rd, Stanley Haas and Lori Peugeot were seen in Ohio, and the following day in Illinois. After September 24th, Lori Peugeot was never seen again. 2 weeks later, Stanley Haas was arrested in Iowa. He was in Linda Peugeot's car. Haas told police that he shot Linda to death and put her in the car trunk. He eventually killed Lori as well. He said he left one body in Ohio and one body in Kansas. In 1969, they did not have trials where they would try someone for murdering people and their bodies were not located. Linda and Lori Peugeot's bodies have never been found. Stanley Haas went back to prison and stood trial for murdering Officer Zanella. Stanley Haas committed suicide in prison in 1978. Thank you for joining me this week. If there is a Maryland's Missing or Murdered case that you would like to see on this channel, email me at marylandsmissing@gmail.com. Music is by Silent Vengeance. Sources will be listed in the outro. Please like and subscribe. Click the bell so you'll be notified when the next cases are released. I will see you again next week. Be kind to one another. You never know what will happen tomorrow.